Good morning, everyone. Anthony, Wall Street Trader, 11:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is Saturday, December 11, 2021. This isn't financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell, share the video, click the thumbs up. We're here to talk about STORJ, Web 3.0 storage, STORJ. So let's take a look at the STORJ US dollar chart, starting to catch a small bid. Over the last couple of days, we were really riding down this support area, which we kind of expected. Had a little bit of a bounce here once these two support lines connected. So effectively 155 is current area of support. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. We definitely have reasonable support up here. So this is kind of where we're at right now with STORJ bouncing off of this line. So let's zoom in a little more, and clearly starting to bounce off here. So this is good, 156, 155 on the support area. We do have resistance right now, 177. Now let's go over to STORJ Bitcoin. Again, another area of reasonable support. I don't like this pattern. It kind of resembles head and shoulders, which if it turns into that, we could be in for a big ride down. So I have to call it as I see it. It does look ominously like a head and shoulders pattern, but you know, and I'm going to put this in here just to keep tabs on it. Not to scare anyone out. I mean, if you're in it for the long term, you don't really care about these things, because this head and shoulders pattern has only been happening for the last since back in started out in mid-November, and whether these things turn out or not, usually they do. So you just have to be a little aware of that. So that's the head there, and now I'm pulling in the possibility of this being a other shoulder. Now, if it does not start dipping below here and it stays over here, we're good. As the longer the time that passes, this shoulder eventually will get invalidated, assuming it doesn't drop below this area of support. The area of support for STORJ Bitcoin right now is 33.23. The area of resistance is up here around 4,000. So we'll keep our eye on this, and I will save it for the next video, and we'll track it closely, and I'll keep you posted on Twitter on that. In the meantime, let's go over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin has three places I think it could go. We could either have a local support area here, 44K. We also have a resistance area here, 54K. If we break the resistance area, then this descending broadening wedge kicks into gear, and this thing should come back up to the point at which this broadening wedge started, which is back here at 68K. That's how these patterns typically play out. If we do go 44K or even break through 44K downward, we could be onto a support area right now in current time frame around 36, 37K. So keep that in mind. This could just come down here and then come back up and bang around these two widening trend lines. Ultimately, at some point when it does break resistance, wherever it does, it should start pulling back up to the area in which this broadening wedge started. So keep that in mind all the time. In the meantime, skip over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually broken through this resistance area, and I'm not too worried about it now, because now we're starting to come back down again, while Bitcoin is catching a very small bid. It was as low, Bitcoin was as low as 46K yesterday. So a little bit of this was having a lot to do with the fear, but now things starting to settle down a little bit. And we'll keep you posted on that as well. In the meantime, 164 on STORJ. Talk soon.